Hey, I'm back. And it's on the GoPro. I don't know what that was. All I know is that was irritating and it slowed down production. I can't be slowing down like this. How am I ever going to get anything done, Dave? If it ain't the diggers, it's the computer. If it's not the computer, it's the sticker guy. If it ain't the sticker guy, it's the wife. And if the wife slows me down, I just got to keep my mouth shut. She's starting to get friends, and now so now I'm outnumbered. We were all in a conversation. We're all chilling, chatting, labeling away, and then it decides it wants to reset. I don't know what that was about, but we're not going to do that again. I hope. The lady will be happy, Deep. You know, I'm really good at that. If not, death by monkeys or diggers. She'll stick the diggers on me. And, well, I guess I'll... Now we're on the phone. No, you're not on the phone. You're on the GoPro. My computer decided it wanted to just reset for some reason, Zaxxon. Literally just shut down. I don't know what that was about. I usually am on my phone, but I was trying to keep the phone available for phone calls. Hey, Jason E. Minor. How are you, brother? Just seeing you just texted me. Sending Jason his own little midget stripper, guys. It's going to come popping out of the box like out of a cake. It's going to be great. I had to pay extra, though, because I told it to wear a skull mask. See what happens. Yeah, I'm going to show up for you, Jason. It's going to be great. Hey, you finally found it. Wonder when you were going to find that. I want to pan some dirt. I got to get this done first. Thought you were tripping, didn't you? Oh, man. Got gold on the brain. Obo. What's going on, brother? There you go. Dina? Is Dina in here? No, not yet. It seemed deep, and I thought it said Dina. My bad, Deep. My bad, Dina. So what I was trying to tell you guys before my computer decided it wanted to shut itself off is a lot of people don't know, but I am blinded in my right eye. And so there's a line on the side of the bottle. And I tried, if you're wondering why I'm looking so hard at it, because it's kind of a faint line, but I use that to line me up so that way I can get as straight as possible on here. Because otherwise it'll look straight to me, but it won't be when you guys look at it. Let's do that bottle in the garbage. Waiting for the mail lady to come. So when I load the mailbox like that, guys, she tells me, "You're working me too hard." And I'm like, "Well, you know, I could schedule a pickup, but you're still going to be the one to pick it up." And so one day I was at the gas station picking up an old Monster, and she was down there buying herself, I think it was like Gatorade and some white cheese Smart popcorn. And I asked her if that's all she had, and she goes, "Yeah." I said, "All right." And I told the cashier, I said, "Go ahead and just add it on mine." No, it was actually a cup of ice and some popcorn. That's what it was. Either way, she's like, "No, no, no, no." I'm like, "Yeah, just put it up here." I said, "It's fine. I'll pay for your popcorn. I work you hard enough, right?" And what she thought was funny, well, every time I put big amounts of orders in my mailbox, I had a little bag of cheese popcorn. So it's kind of like a bribe of don't be getting mad. Hey, Rose, what do you knows? Yeah, I definitely could use one of those, but you know, it's an extra $60 to $100 that I don't have right now. So from now, we do it the old MMP way, just like this. Rose says she's going to come to Michigan sometime and play in the dirt. Ta-da. Sexy. Ouch. Sounds like a terrible time. Hope you wear gloves when you're doing all this stuff. You just let us know, Rose, and we'll make it happen. Yeah, I'm sure when you come up, Rose, DNA there, he'll come join us. As long as he's not busy. Almost put that one upside down. Better pay attention to what I'm doing. Well, I would have read the directions, but it was upside down. The next damn comment in my damn stream. I have to play it up like, well, I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. I can only read when it's upside down and backwards. What can I say? I'm from Michigan, where they use the school money to fix the roads that don't really get fixed, type thing. Or let your kid go to school at 11, 12 o'clock to send him home at 2 o'clock just because. I mean, that's stupid to me. Didn't even know that. The advantages of split housing, I guess, where you're just the dad. You don't get to be told that your kid doesn't go to school. You're right. Maybe that's a good idea, Dave. Yeah, see, yeah. It's upside down when you're pouring it. A few more of these, and then we'll go grab start filling some of these bad boys. How many do I got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. 40? Probably do 40. That's probably enough. Look at that. We still got some damn stickers. Can you? Just a minute, guys. Going off screen. Got to do the old switcheroo. Stickers be gone. Now we need lids. And I don't need the bottles anymore. Those up here. Take this sideways. Let's see. I did upgrade though. I will say that. I did upgrade. Got this awesome old bottle filler here. Best $28 I've spent in a long time. Besides when I'm buying gold. Usually a better time when I'm buying gold. So let's pick this up. So that way I can put that here. Plug that in. There. Now we got a knob. All right, I'm back. Let production commence. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll start with these. Ta-da! Oop. And here we go. Nice and full. One down, a million to go. Let's see here. Let's see if we can make a little bit of room. Here we go. Don't want to mess with the computer too much. Some of it you might want to turn off or something. I tell you, this is the best money I've spent in a long time. Believe it or not, that was the hardest part for me sometimes, was to get the bottles filled, because I was using this little hand pump. It sucked. Took a lot longer than it does to do this, I can tell you that. I don't get paid to do this. I mean, I guess in a way I do, but I put it right back into here and giving stuff away. I gave actually 2 bottles away yesterday. Gave one to D Venture. Sent him one out. He was in chat in AP's live saying he would like to try the old creek drop. So I am going to make that possible for him without him having to pay for it. Whoop. I done did it now. It's full. Well, better get a towel. Just a minute. I don't mess up. Okay. Grace is averted. Better keep that towel nice and close here. Heath Dottie Adventures. I'd try it out. Why haven't you? Why haven't you tried it out, Heath? Better make sure I go nice and slow when I get to the top. Otherwise, we'll wear some more of it. It's supposed to be going on panel with Flash, I believe the 21st. Hey, P. Thanks for coming in. Filling up some old creek drop. Figured I'd come on here and chat with everybody, so I'm not sitting here talking to myself. Dog doesn't do much unless the male person comes and she'll let me know they're there. But that's about it. Later, brother. Be safe. Don't let your creek drop. Sorry. Kind of full of shit today. The old medicine isn't really working. Yep, looks like I'm gonna have to try to get myself an actual webcam besides the one that's hooked to this laptop. And then maybe eventually get a better GoPro. This one's getting old, I think. I got it from my brother. I think he's dropped it a couple times out of the tree stand. I put these in here thinking it'd be a lot quicker than trying to go in a box, and it's actually was a smart idea. My dog's sleeping too, I think. Again, I never know what she's doing until mail lady comes, and then it's very loud. Actually, the mail lady made me put a mailbox at the road because around here all of our routes are like walking routes, and she made me put a mailbox at the road because my dog was barking at the window, and she got scared. Said that my dog was vicious. Dog ain't vicious. Dog just let me know that you're here. Just let me know that the gold's in the mailbox. That's all. But I think the popcorn's actually helping. It's helping our relationship. She gets popcorn. I get my orders actually scanned so everybody can read the tracking that I pay for, or they pay for. It's a great thing when the mail actually works the way it's supposed to. Wouldn't that be a crazy, crazy story, though, for old AP? What'd you get fired for, AP? Oh, I was just talking to some gold diggers on the phone. And hey, Flash, what's up, brother? Filling up some of these new misting bottles. I'm sure you've seen them, or at least the one video I've done. Put them on the website yesterday, on eBay and on my website, so that way people can buy them. And I must say, I like the black lid a lot better. I think it looks a lot better. And they're built a little better than the last ones. I ended up switching bottle company and got away from the old Chinese people there in Amazon world, because I kept running into a problem of cracked lids every time I get a shipment, and then I'd have to worry about them cracking in transit. Don't need that happening. So for a few extra cents a lid in a bottle, and way more on shipping, I get a better product. That way everybody else gets a better product. All right. 4 more of these, and then we can start filling the ones that we just labeled. What you think of that? See how quick that is? I wouldn't even been halfway through this. I think 20 bottles. I wouldn't even been that far. The last time, the way I used to have to do it. Now, if only this thing would just measure out 8 ounces and only put 8 ounces out into the bottle, that'd be great. Then I wouldn't have to mess with this little switch. I wonder if there's a way I could turn that switch into a foot pedal. Does anybody know anything about wiring or electrical? Can we turn this switch? It's just a little, kind of like a speed control for your slews. I think we could turn that into a foot pedal so I could just like up and down, like just take my foot off and it'd stop. I'm going to put a little more on that one. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Zaxxon. I'll just watch a YouTube video. What am I thinking? I bet you I could just buy one, Heath. Probably just buy a regular little foot pedal. Maybe just hook it up to the wiring. I'll have to watch. See if I can figure that out. It'd be a lot easier if I can sit here with my foot and I can sit here and talk to you guys and just lift my foot up instead of having to turn this little knob here. No, I'm going to do it, Zaxxon. I'm going to watch the video. I didn't even think about that. I don't know why I wouldn't think about that. I'm on YouTube every damn day. Watch the damn video. Learn something. Upgrade the pedal. Hopefully not break the machine. And then we'll go from there. All right. So we have those done. Let's set these to the side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. 20. That one's mine. I'm going to keep that. It's for me. It's a whole different label on those spray bottles, different directions. So here we go. These are the ones we just did before my computer decided to crash. Ta-da! I know I say a bunch of stupid shit sometimes, but it's the ADHD, guys. What comes to the brain comes out the mouth. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it isn't. I used to get kicked out of school all the time for stupid stuff. He's just trying to interrupt class. No, actually, I was actually clicking that mechanical pencil trying to do my work today. Yeah, I know, but this is the thing. I'm the boss. So I can be mad. I guess I might just have to pan some gold and get over it. No, I only have so many of those bottles labeled. We're going to do these ones because these ones, the regular ones are the ones that sell most of the time. Because, I just started offering that other lid. And I figured, why take up a bottle for something that just came out and just kind of wait and see how long it takes to get rid of that 20 and go from there. That way I'm not wasting bottles and labels. It's kind of a smart business move, I thought. Jason, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. I forgot that you guys know I'm weird. It's all right. My dog's looking at me like I'm weird too. Like, who the hell are you talking to? There ain't nobody here. Sounds like Gail just got here, maybe. She's sleeping and didn't know it. She's gonna open up my mailbox. It's like literally packed full, and I just added a bag of that popcorn I was telling you guys about. So it's like really full. It's like 5 orders in there. One of them was a double bottle order. I'm waiting on some dirt. I got some stuff coming from Alaska again. I ordered one of those. Actually, it's the honey hole bag from North Carolina campground. Didn't do very good on the last, the regular one myself. I found one little flake of gold after running it over the sluice. So I'm hoping this one's better because it actually cost me more money. But I told Miss MMP, it's either I'll pan it out or maybe I'll save it for my 500 sub giveaway. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I know there will be dirt involved. I know I got this right here that I'll be doing here soon. The old golden skull paydirt. I'm going to do that on live here shortly, I think. I mean, Miss MMP. She should be going on lunch here in about 15 or so minutes. So we'll have her on the phone. Hey, I think we'd all be good at that job. I'd be good at that job. I was good at my last job. I didn't always have to be an asshole. But when I had to be an asshole, I was a real asshole. And they knew it. And the ones that did know that I could be an asshole would tell the other ones like, yo, don't say that to him. Don't do that. No. He'll come in here and flip our house up, take all of our extra toothbrushes, all of our extra chips and noodles and stuff that we're not supposed to have. And the other time, he doesn't care. You piss him off, you go in here, he's got to follow the rules. And there we are. Missing all your stuff, all your extra sheets, all your extra blankets. Oh my God, you done messed up and made a pillow out of county issued stuff. So now I got to write you up on that. See, it's just, now you're making me do my job. See, otherwise I would really not an asshole. One of the easiest going deputies in that jail, I'm sure. I know people are going to be people, and I'm not going to be hard. It's already hard enough. You're away from your family. You're here. Some of you are, you're out on some bullshit, and the others, they deserve to be there or under it. One and two, in my opinion. Darn, see, that's the only reason why I would have ordered it. No, haven't done that in a long time, guys. Used to. I had to quit. Jeez, what a dick. All hours of the night? Sorry, no gold. Here you go. Okay. Acapulco gold for you in this doobie vial. Yeah, exactly. Love that hashtag. I wish I was never really taught those skills, really, how to work on cars and stuff. I mean, I did. I can't say I didn't because my grandfather showed me a lot of things. Like I've always done my own oil and brakes and whatever. I had to change a couple of things. You know, when I was 15, my first car was a 19, I think it was a 89 or 88 or 89 Rally Sport Camaro. I got it at an auction. So around here, when you lose your car to the tow company, you don't come pay for it, they just auction it off and make their money. So I was always with my dad when he went. I decided I was going to buy my first car. So I went and mowed a bunch of yards and saved up $300. And I was like, okay, I should be able to get a car for this. And mind you, this is, early 2000s. And I seen that Camaro, and my dad's like, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get it. So as soon as bid opened, I looked at him. I said, I'll give you $300. And of course, the scrapyard guys, and they're all looking at me. I'm just 15-year-old kid. And they're like, you're going to give him $300 for that car? I'm like, yeah, I want it. I'm going to give him $300. He goes, why didn't you start at 100? We would have let you have it, kid. I looked at my dad, and he starts laughing at me. I'm like, dang, I thought I would have had to go high, You guys were going to bid me up. So I figured if I started high, you guys wouldn't want to buy it because it's more than what you used to pay. So that was a stupid move. But anyway, I ended up having to drop the transmission and remove the flywheel and replace a freeze plug there in the block or in the back. Got that done. And no sooner I get that done, I start the thing up after we got it all back together. And next thing you know, I get in that car and I'm out in the front of the house, and I go to take off, and of course, I had to make sure it worked correctly. And I squawked the tires. Well, after I went in circles on dry pavement in that thing, my dad made me sell the damn thing to one of his buddies for a Subaru and $600. So, I made money and I got a car out of it, but I wanted the Camaro T-top. The thing was sweet. The thing was awesome. And then I took that money and bought another car. And then when I got in it, after I had to figure out how to get in it because it was all locked up. They didn't have the keys for the thing. And it was a repo for somebody that went to jail. And I get in there, and inside the center console, inside of the center console. So when you lifted up the center console, you could see that it's been unbolted. So I picked it up. It's full of a bunch of dime bags. I'm like, how did they not find this? I'm just a kid, I'm like, this is great. Stupid. So yeah, it was full of a bunch of smokage. Of course, my dad took that from me too. I think I'm going to buying one of those doobie vials for me, my 500 sub giveaway from the old Jason. The old Jason E minor skull buster. Spirit breaker. Damn guy kicked me out of AP's live last night. Put me on pause. From one damn comment, Zaxxon. Can you believe that one comment? I got booted for 10 seconds. Couldn't say anything. One damn comment. Kind of remind me when I was over at TO's live and that guy said that one smart ass thing and I was like, yep, gone. Removed him for 10 seconds. It's like, damn it. Yeah, I've heard and noticed that myself, Zaxxon. I have no problem with people wanting to do their thing and whatever. Like, doesn't bother me at all. Used to do it myself. I just made some different choices after growing up a little bit and having children, and was offered a job at a jail. So couldn't do that anymore. Then come to find out, I'm sitting there working there, and everybody's getting busted for their drug test. I'm like, the hell are you guys doing? You know, you don't always do what you're told, though, Jason. That's the thing. You don't always do what you're told. And that one time you're told to do something, and old modern Michigan here just gets booted for one comment, one damn comment, and I was gone. Couldn't even talk about the dang duck race anymore, or turtle race, whatever you want to call it. All I said was I paid for the dang tickets and didn't even get an entry. Miss M&P got every one of them. I'm like, dang, the heck. She's going to take the dang winning anyway. I mean, whatever. Then she goes and wins. That was my turtle. Suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah. It's always a good time, though, isn't it, Zaxon? Sitting there trying to chat and just kind of can't. And next thing you know, I'm able to chat and just push enter. There's exactly what I wanted to say. Just 10 seconds later. That's all. You know, sometimes I'm sure some people that don't know me think I'm being an asshole. A lot of times I'm just running my mouth, especially when it comes to like Mary. I'm just playing with Mary. Oh, this is one of the old bottles. Would you look at that? Not many of these left in the old arsenal here. I'll show you guys. I mean, the lid still fit. The difference between the old bottle and the new bottle. This one's skinnier, fits in your hand better, fits in your package. And this one's just a little bit more round, that's all. Still 8 ounces. But I like these skinnier ones. Put in the old pack and still can fit my snacks and all the diggers' snacks. They always want snacks. You know, I can't believe it. Like every time I take these guys out to the creek, they think we got to stop at the store so I can buy a bag of chips and a bunch of other junk. And I'm like, guys, we don't need that. We'll stop for lunch when we leave. We all know I'm only going to be there for a couple hours. At least I know. They think we're going to be there all day. To them, it's all day, but it's only a couple hours. And we got to leave. I'd stay there all day if they'd be good enough, but half the time they're throwing rocks or next thing you know, they're in the car covered in mud. Brand new van. Brand new. I didn't even have it for a week. Decided to take them out to the creek. Dumb idea, Dad. Little digger gets all muddy and now he's cold because it's a little cold out and still. And well, that was stupid. Stupid move on my part, taking the brand new van and not locking the door. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. I did lock the door, but I was so close to the car when we were doing our thing, prospecting there, that all they had to do was hit the button and it thought we were, the keys were right next to it. I'd have to throw them in the creek or something to get it not to unlock. And that's our last one right there, guys. See how fast we did that? It would have took me probably double that a month ago. Yeah. So now we'll take all these and we'll put them all in the same box. That way Heath doesn't tell the boss and I get paid because I filled the box. It wasn't with the same bottle, but the box is full. And Heath will make sure I get paid for the full box. Right, Heath? That was the deal. I see it in the chat. If I got a full box, I get paid. Whoa, dumped him off the chair. I'm actually working on getting some wire, guys. I need some 10-2 with ground or something that I can run under the ground from my house to the back shed, which is about 50, 80 yards-ish. So about 250 feet is what I'm thinking. And then we can go hang out in the barn, and I can do a lot more without being distracted and interrupted by the diggers. And so, yeah. What do you want to do now, guys? I'm out of bottles. Should we keep going? How much we got left in the old bucket? Still got some left in there. You guys want to see some gold? Oh, the diggers. Cool. They're having fun at school. Look at there. You guys want to fill an order with me? Let's fill an order. Let's do it. This one's going to Ohio. So, go over here. Open that up. You guys still with me, right? Oh, that's not the right button. Just a minute, guys. Let's fill an order. The old Shopify. Now we're on Shopify. No, we can't do it yet. Darn. Payment's still pending. You don't ever fill an order until it says paid. I've learned that a long time ago, because if it declines it, now I'm out of shipping money. Do we get to suggest random odd items and notes to place in the box? Yeah, you know, we can do that one day, Zaxxon. We'll do that. I always put stickers in there. But, yeah, we can probably do that. As long as we keep it business professional. I mean, it's got to be a little bit professional, because who knows? It could be somebody really interested in this stuff. I don't know. Like, it could be some big company. Okay, so one of my stickers and a skull used to go to that customer. Well, there's a problem, see? The skull's in the jar. I can't get it out. I stuffed it in there, and I even put his hat on there. Look at that. He's in there. I do have these, but nobody's going to get these. These are mine. These are the only thing that the diggers and the Miss MMP haven't took from me. And I'm keeping them, Jason. I'm not giving away my skull pay dirt. I could probably try to sell one. You want me to send him a message? Hey, would you like a pay dirt to try out with the trig drop? I know a guy. I'll give you his address. Email address, that is. Yeah, let's see if it's ready now. We can pack it. It says it's ready to fulfill. It says the payment is pending. I don't like that. I don't know why it's pending. Good old Prospector's Dream must be running behind or something on their payments. I don't know. That comes from Prospector's Dream. So when somebody buys it off their website, they click on my product, which brings them to my website, and they buy it, but they're paying Prospector's Dream, which pays me. It's like a collective thing on Shopify. And at first I was kind of against it, because I was like, well, you know, it's more money I got to pay for a website when I'm doing just fine on eBay. I mean, the fees kill me, but I don't have to pay it, for the website. Well, then I started thinking about it. I am paying for the website. Every time I sell a bottle, they take 13 point something percent. So I decided to make the website and started doing some stuff with Nate Peterson there from Prospector's Dream. And now they're connected to my stuff. Turned out pretty good. I've sold enough off of there so far where I could pay for a couple months for the website. It's like $30 a month. So I'm hoping that works out. Because like I said, guys, I don't make a bunch of this stuff. I mean, by the time you get it, and I pay to replace it, and it all goes back in. Or I spend it on ducks and turtles, paydirts. At least turtles from Miss MMP. I don't ever get them. And then I get kicked off, Jason. I do got this bag here, though. It's a GP bag that I'm itching to get into. I've had this thing for over a month. I think this is the longest I've ever had a pay dirt in my hands, honestly. And not touched it. Well, not opened it. I want to do this dirt. And I just don't know when I get to do it yet. Well, I got a bunch of the Mill Alaska dirt. I won on his Facebook. I won a giveaway. It's like 4 bags and a coin. And then I added to the order before he shipped it. He's got these coin chase bags that's got like 1960, pure silver, $50, and I think there's $1 coin. Anyway, there's only 10 bags. 4 of them will have a coin in it. So I was like, well, if I buy 2, that's giving me, a chance, because my oldest son likes to collect coins. And so I ordered them. I got them here. I classified it, or I didn't classify it. I opened it just to see if the coin was in there. I didn't get a coin. But then we entered another giveaway, me, my son, and Miss MMP. And my son won. I was like, great. He goes, all I want is the coin. It's like, well, you can have the coin, and then I'll buy another coin bag. If I get that coin, you'll get that coin. It's a wash, So I get dirt, and he gets the coins. Old Miss MMP. So yeah, let's see. I want to pack this order. I want to pack it. I want to show you guys how I do this. Not that you guys are, don't know how to pack an order, but this is how I do it. I use the computer, and then I get on pirate ship, enter your information. Let me just grab this. I'll just pack it because I know it's going to go through eventually. This takes a minute. And these. Got to throw in the Jason E. Minor sticker and the Gold Skull paydirt. Just a minute. I could throw a random object in the package, I guess, if you guys wanted me to. I mean, I don't know who this guy is. Let's see. What is this guy's name? Person's name. I don't know. Doesn't say his YouTube name. I don't know. So anyway, bubble wrap, little milling sleeve, bottle of Creek drop in the bottle. Actually, I'm gonna send him that one here, the old bottle. Let's get rid of this one first. One sticker. A lot of times I was doubling these up because of the winter, and that was old tops on the on the bottles. I figured if I doubled up these, it would save it. Well, there are certain situations that didn't, so it wasn't the packaging. The mail just kind of plays hockey with your shit. But now we got that. Oh, I just closed it, and I was going to add something in there for you guys. Shit. I wonder if we can open it. Should we open it? Hey, look, we can open it. It's not stuck yet. What do you want to put in there? Huh, Zaxton? What do you want to put in there? Got it open. Let me write him a note from Zaxton. You want me to send a Jason E. Minor sticker in there? What do you want me to do? I know it was just a joke. I'm just playing into your joke, Zaxton. That's all. I know it's a joke. So yeah, we do that. And then I get my label printed off on the printer. Put a math riddle. I don't know math riddles. I don't know any of those. I'd have to Google it. I'd have to AI it or something. So yeah, I print it off on the printer. I cut it out, put it in here, slap that boy in here, take me some box tape. And I like to tape the backs of this because, you know, like I said, they play hockey with your mail. And we tape that around there really nice. And it goes in the mailbox, which if they would hurry up, the sum of 2 is 31. Okay, you want me to put that in there? I mean, the guy might just. I mean, my information. I don't know if you know this. My phone number and my email is right on the front of this bottle, so he might just get a hold of us. Say, hey, the answer to that question is this. What did I win? I'm like, well, an attaboy. That's what you won. Fourth grade bonus question. I guess I'm not smarter than a fourth grader. I don't know. I'd have to Google it. I don't know. I don't know, Zaxton. I'm not very good at math. I'm not very good at math. Not that kind of math. I can do other math, not that math. My math isn't mathing right now. Because I know half of 31 is obviously 15.5, 15 and a half. But a half isn't actually a number, see? So it doesn't make sense to me. That's what the MMP brain's doing right now. And 15 and a half and 15 and a half is, 31. So what's the answer to that? The product of those two numbers is 150. 150 and 150, 75. 25 goes into both, but there's still some remainers in 31. So I don't know. You got me. Bow, bow. You got me. Well, guys, I'm going to jump off here. This MMP is going to be calling me on lunch here in 25 and 6. So I was right on one part, 25. Okay, 6. I don't get the 6 part. How do you get 6 into 31? 25 plus 6 is 31. 25 times 6 is 150. Dang! I am not smarter than a fourth grader. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have thought of that. I mean, I knew 25. I know how to do math. This is not equations. MMP is out of that equation. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Zaxxon, thanks. Sum's very good product. Okay. I'll remember that. Teach that to my kids so that way they don't get stumped when they see stuff like this. Take it easy, guys. Yeah.